big age gap between Jeff Cornwall and his brother Travis. In fact, just 18 months separates the two. And so it's no surprise that Jeff really looked up to his slightly older brother growing up. The two of them loved to play together, and one of the sports they fell in love with was lacrosse. And today, we're telling Jeff's story.
We have outdoor lacrosse boxes in Vancouver, so we spent a lot of time at those. Usually it's my brother kind of dragging me along with him because he needed somebody to either fetch balls for him or, play goalie without gear. But over time, it started to be something that we both really enjoyed. And we'd kind of just anytime there was downtime around the house, we're like, yeah, let's go to the box. And try to spend some time together like that.
We had this little tree out in our front yard, and I attached a post to the tree, and we just shot balls at it all the time. There was a lacrosse box 3 blocks away, but when we were really little, we weren't allowed to go there on our own.
Jeff and Travis Cornwall grew up in Coquitlam, BC, and at a young age, the two boys fell in love with the sport of lacrosse. They would play together in their backyard with their dad as their coach, and early on, their parents knew the boys wanted to play at a high level.
When we moved to Coquitlam, I took the boys to a senior A game, and so I had them sitting one on each side of me, and we're right up near the glass, and one of the senior A men gets checked right up against the boards in his face, and you can see him kind of shaking coming off the boards. And I grabbed the boys' thighs, I remember, and said to them, "Oh, thank goodness you don't want to play at that level." And they kind of looked in front of me, and then they looked at me and said, "Mom, are you kidding? That's what it's all about."
Their dad, Wendell, remembers Jeff working countless hours in the backyard perfecting his skills.
Jeffrey scores goals in his role as a defenseman because he's out at the box at home, throwing the ball into the net, and he's but that little extra practice sets him up so that when he has the opportunity, he's able to put it away.
And it was that work ethic that helped the boys win the Minto Cup with the Coquitlam Adirondacks in 2010. The next year, Jeff was drafted to the Bandits before being traded to the Rush, while Travis played for the Roughnecks before moving to Vancouver. Despite being rivals on the floor, off the floor, they were always there to support each other, just like they did when they were kids.
He's probably the first guy I talk to when I get home from the weekends. We kind of recap both of our games, talk about what went well, what needs to improve, and basically what we're looking forward to with the next week coming up. So he's a great mind in the sport and one that I really look up to. And I'm excited about showing him how much better I've gotten since he used to beat me up when I was a kid.
It's awesome. My dad, when we were growing up, would always say that we'd have a best friend for life no matter what. And early on, he was just that annoying little brother, but then, as the years went by, he kind of developed into this friendship that's, gonna last forever.
They were each other's biggest fans back then and are each other's biggest fans now. For Rush TV, I'm Mia Gordon.